everyone and welcome to Lisa B. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I've got a very short foam roller. Oh, I patted it then like it was my pet, like a little dog or cat or something. That's how I feel about my foam roller. Again, I need to get out more. Okay, let's carry on. So, very short video with using the foam roller. So good for muscle massage. I can't even tell you the benefits of these. Yeah, get them from anywhere. I'm not going to mention a retailer, but yeah, you can get them all over the place. So let's get into it. Let's do some nice back extensions and get into some muscle massage. Really get into the fascia of the muscles. That's what this is all about. It's like having a sports massage. So you're going to lean back onto your foam roller. My shoulders, or sometimes it rolls back and you bring it in and you style it out because you nearly fell on the floor and you're filming. It's fine. So shoulders are off the foam roller, my feet are on the mat, knees are bent, my bottom is on the mat. So all I'm going to do is bring my hands behind the head. You might have to roll down a little bit actually. So I'd say the bottom of the scapula, so the bottom of the shoulder blade is on the mat, on the foam roller, shoulders are still off. All I'm going to do is relax back. Open the elbows. You might want to fight this stretch because it's so the opposite of what we used to do, and we're used to looking down at devices so much. You might be tensing here. Try not to tense. The head might go to the mat, it might not. Breathe. And then start to come up. That is so good for the posture and opening out the chest. Now I'm going to keep my hands behind my head. I'm now going to lift my bottom and use my feet to walk forward to massage the back. So I'm going to go all the way down to the lower back. So this is my little sore point. That's where I want to tense my muscles. Try to relax. We're going to keep walking forward up to the shoulders and walking down. So good for the back. Again, try not to tense. You might want to tense here because it might be uncomfortable, especially if you've never got into some deep fascia massage. If you've never had a sports massage or anything like that, this might be quite uncomfortable for you. I'm going to do a little bit on my lower back. And then come out of that. And then we're going to do the quads. Actually, let's do the hamstrings because I'm in the right position for the hamstring. So then you're going to sit on the foam roller. So now I'm going to bring the hands behind onto the floor, turn my hands around so they're facing away from me. Let's move down a little bit. And then I'm going to cross my right leg over my left. I'm going to lift my feet and I'm just going to roll my bottom backwards and forwards. My hands are staying still, feet are off the mat. And just getting into the hamstring. I'm trying to just do one at a time. I don't want to do both. I want to add a little bit more pressure. And if you find a bit that's particularly uncomfortable, try and just stay there. I will be filming a Pilates video with the foam roller. I'm going to do a couple actually. So that's something to look forward to, people. And then let's change, so cross the other leg over. Again, only trying to have one hamstring on the foam roller, rolling forward and back. A few more rolls. I think if you can spend 10 minutes a day doing different parts of the body with this, you'll really benefit. Your muscles will thank you for it. And relax. Let's just do the worst. Let's do this IT band, so the side of your thigh, starting at the hip. So I'm going to cross my top leg over, place the foot, straighten the lower leg that's on the foam roller. I'm going to come down to the forearm. I'm going to roll down to the knee and up to the thigh. You want to be directly on the side. This is probably the most painful foam roller massage move, but just to give you a little bit of hope if you're really struggling right now. So when I first started this IT massage with the foam roller, I could barely take it, to be honest. I'd do a few seconds and then I'd just have to stop because it was so painful. But now I'm doing, it's not the most comfortable thing I've ever done. Like, it's not something I really look forward to, but it's a much more bearable pain. I don't find it particularly that painful now. I find it a little bit uncomfortable, but not painful. So again, with regular practice, and then come up and over. Let's do the other side. So that IT band directly down the side of the thigh, it's such a hard muscle to get into with normal stretches because of where it is. There's so many stretches we can do for other parts of the body. Top leg bent, foot on the mat, bottom leg straight, come down on the forearm and roll up to the thigh. Try and go down to the knee joint. Try not to tense your feet. Try to relax the jaw. Sometimes we tense other parts of the body when we find a stretch particularly, or this little foam roller session particularly painful, we tense other parts of the body. And then come out. And then let's just do the quads. So I'll give you a little tip. If you're a man, don't roll up too high because certain parts of the body may become trapped. It's not comfortable. It's happened a few times in my class. Yes, I must remember. So I'm going to take my legs off the floor. My feet are not on the floor. The foam roller is under the thigh region. I'm bringing my forearms to mat. So I'm crawling forward. I'm rolling down just above the knee joint. And then I'm rolling up. If I'm a woman, so I'm rolling up a little bit higher. If I'm a man, I might like to stay a little bit lower with that roll. Certain parts of the body, you know what happens. I don't need to explain. So again, my quads, so the front of the thighs, the quads were a particularly tight area of mine, which I found this, again, really uncomfortable when I started it, but now it doesn't really bother me too much. It's quite, it's that kind of pain that's a little bit like, oh, I can bear it, I know it's doing me some good. And again, just try and relax into this. Relax the quads, relax your ankles, relax the shoulders, relax the jaw and the forehead. A few more of these. All these foam roller massage moves are so good for after some exercise, or even just in the evening, maybe after work, or when you've got 10 minutes spare. And then let's just gracefully come off the foam roller and let's move it to the side. Oh, thank you, foam roller. Oh, thank you. That stroking that's a little bit weird actually. I'm not doing that again. That made me feel a little bit inappropriate. Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe down below on the button below. Please go over and head over and do maybe one of my more proper workouts now, maybe do some Pilates or one of my interval challenges. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know how it felt after you've used the foam roller, and I hope to see you very soon. Have a beautiful day and see you soon.